What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Fishing with Nordbye. Exciting day today. I'm about to stock a pond that's close to my house. Supposedly it has some good bass. I'm gonna try stocking it with some bluegill. They call them BREAM down here in the south. There's also some SHELLCRACKERs. So Scout and I, we're gonna go out there, try to get on some bluegill. The limit here in Alabama is 50 bluegill, so I can really put a good amount in there. I'll probably do this a few times just to give these bass something to eat. The pond seems pretty shallow, so I don't know if there's much bait fish and forage for them to eat. So we're gonna do that. I actually just pulled up to a little gas station, so I'm gonna get out here, go buy some worms, show you guys how to catch these bluegill. I've never fished for bluegill in Alabama, so this is gonna be a new experience for me today. But let's go get some worms. I might have to get some little hooks as well. Where are your night crawlers at?
What we have, you better look careful because I'm not happy with my bait guy. Well,
not happy?
Not happy with the
quality?
Bosses. Yeah, with my boss's bait guy, I'd fire it.
Okay.
But what worms, I don't know if there's any night crawlers or maybe.
Yeah.
Right there in that break.
Right here, some night crawlers. All right.
I think.
Let's see what we got. Giant red worms. All right, I'll check them out here. I don't see any in there. All right, try a different tub here. There's a couple. All right. How much are they? $3.49. They're pretty small. Some worms. Let's see what else we got. Always got to check out the tackle stores. Come visit these little local shops. We got some Zoom products. We got some little crappie grubs. What do we have? I might need to buy some super tiny hooks just to catch a few more of these bluegill. Not seeing the hooks I want, so we're just gonna have to go with my jig hooks, I think. Come on, Scout. All right, we got our dog, we got camera gear, and we got our worms. Okay, let's go catch some bluegill. Lock it. You always want to lock it. Already dumped the boat in. Gonna walk down here. We're gonna go to an area where there's some docks, hopefully, and start there because bluegill like to hang around the weeds and the docks. So gonna go to some shallow docks. Come on, Scout. First one out of the truck, last one on the boat. Come here, boy. Come on. You gotta jump now. Come on. He said no problem. All right, so here's what we got going on. Pull back in the cove with some docks. I just passed a bunch of grass, so there's a ton of grass around this cove, and these wooden docks have wooden poles going into the ground, so it gives the bluegill shade, it gives the bluegill something to relate to, and we also have a huge storm front coming in. Beautiful on this side of the lake, and super dark, huge clouds coming in on this side, so not sure how long we're gonna stay out here today, but I'm gonna get rigged up. Already saw a fish bust, probably a little guy, so try to get some bluegill. Let's go. Using a little Cadence ultralight setup. We got a CC4 rod and reel combo, and throwing it on a little panfish jig. So I got a little lead weighted jig head, 1/16 ounce, and I'm gonna take me a tiny piece of worm. You don't need much, guys. Just about a little pinch, about like that, and we're gonna throw that guy on the hook. Give these bluegill something to eat. They love worms, so throw that next to these poles. I'm gonna thread it all the way up on the hook, so that way it stays on as long as possible. Bluegill are notorious for picking the worm off the hook. There we go, just like that. That's all I'm doing, throwing this little guy out here right next to these dock poles. Rinse my fingers off, get started. See if it works, Scout. Let's see if it works. First drop. Might put a bobber on. Haven't even put my trolling motor down yet. All right, nothing yet. Nothing yet. I've never tried to catch bluegill on this lake. It might be a little tougher than I'm imagining. Anywhere back home, I can just pull up to these docks and throw a little piece of worm out and I'm gonna catch a ton of bluegill, but might not be the case here in Alabama. Oh, there we go, hooked up. First one of the day. Oh, he got off. All right, So maybe it is the case. They just weren't on the end of the dock. They're just kind of right there in the middle. There we go, hooked up. Second bluegill of the day. This one's a little better. What do we got? Oh my gosh, guys, we got a golden shiner. Oh my gosh, he got off. What am I doing? That golden shiner would have been perfect to stock our pond with for these bass. Man, I'll take some more of those. I lost both of the fish to take back home, put in our pond. Scout's disappointed with me right now. There we go, hooked up. We got us a bluegill. All right, that's what we're after. He's round, really round. Healthy gill, look at that. That is gonna be some bass candy for our pond. So what I'm gonna do to keep these bluegill alive, I got my bass boat today, and I'm just gonna throw them down here in the live well. So I already got some water in there. Don't need a ton of water, but you do want them to stay alive. So I'm gonna fill it up and get some circulation going, some oxygen. I'm gonna stuff 50 of them in there, keep them alive. Too much grass, so when I let it sink to the bottom, this jig is just getting caught in the grass. So I'm gonna put a bobber in here, keep it out of the bottom, and let them eat it real quick. Oh my gosh. Well, you care if I catch some of them? Huh? You don't think so? They say they get fed too much.
Are you going to throw them back?
I wasn't going to throw the bluegill back. I'll throw everything else back. You got...
There's every fish down there you can think of.
Really? That's crazy. Do you feed them every day?
Every morning.
Every morning?
Every morning and every afternoon.
Do you care if I keep some of the bluegill?
Can you catch one?
I just dropped one. I bet I can.
I've got a Karen that comes right here when I feed them. And
Really?
catches them.
There's one. Now I'll throw them back if you don't want me to keep them.
Well, it's not really fair that I feed them and you catch them.
Ah, I know it. That's funny. Pretty little bluegill.
I got some catfish in here that are probably about that long.
Do you really?
Did you see them?
Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. That's so funny. So I found some fish this guy feeds, and I can't keep them because he's feeding them. I feel too bad if I catch him right in front of where he's feeding them. That's hilarious. I just saw a ton of huge catfish come up and swirl there. That's nuts. He's definitely got them figured out right there, but I'm gonna keep searching. Don't want to steal his pets. There we go. We got us a shell cracker, guys. See the red on their ear? They're a little red ear. I think they're shell crackers. That'll work. Little guy. They're coming over to it and looking at it and seeing if it's edible. We're going to a new spot. There's not too many fish here, and all the fish are full on that guy's fish food. All right, next spot for these gills. Pulling up to this wire tower. See if there's any hanging around it. Got about 2,000 birds sitting on it, so surely they drop some poop in the water and stuff these bluegill want to eat. Test it out. There we go. Another one, guys. That's 2 in a row off this dock. Found where a few of them are sitting at least. Sitting right on the corner of the walkway. Let out a little line, let it sink straight down. Oh, I just missed one. Right there, right by these wooden posts, the corner where the walkway meets the actual dock. That's where I'm getting hit. That's 2 in a row, and I missed a third one. Another one. Yep. I think this one's shell cracker. A shell cracker. Call these red ear in Missouri. They call them shell crackers down here, I think. They hang right out with those bluegill. Another one. Check that one out, guys. That's pretty. I don't even know what that is. The fish has like green sunfish marks on his nose here. And it's purple and aqua blue. That's beautiful. All right, guys, just getting down here to the pond. Got off the lake. I got about a half an hour daylight left. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, but I caught probably 20 bluegill. We're gonna see what I got here, and we're gonna dump them in this little pond. I'm excited. There's some good bass in this pond, and I'm gonna be fishing it every once in a while. I might have to get me a kayak, so pretty excited. There's some giants in here, I hear, and yeah, so let's see what we got. We got 1 bluegill, 2 bluegill, 3 bluegill, and there's a red ear, 1 red ear, 2 red ears, and 3 red ears. All right, there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, a little different than what I normally do. I'll probably do a few more stocking episodes. Stock this pond up. Gonna be fishing it a bunch down here in Alabama. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If you have any suggestions on how to catch bluegill, let me know. Drop me a comment down below. I'm not familiar with catching bluegill in Alabama, but bluegill are bluegill. They bite pretty much everywhere. They bite little earthworms. And I thought I was gonna load up and catch even more on those tonight. I only got 18 of them around those docks. That was crazy. What'd you guys think of that guy feeding his fish? Ton of catfish coming up and eating bluegill, and I caught a couple, but I just felt bad keeping his pets, so I threw them back. I'll find some more spots with some bluegill. Definitely this spring, summer when the bluegill are spawning. Stay tuned for that because I'll be doing some big bluegill episodes. But in the meantime, stay tuned for the next episode. We'll catch you guys next time on Fishing with Nordbye.